It's me, my face, and my sinuses. I'm fully aware that I sound ridiculous, but if I don't record this now, I'm not going to record this week. So, this is how you get me. I was fine all day long, and then maybe a half hour before I was ready to make my video, the sneezing started. I'm pretty sure it's allergy because it just came out of nowhere. But it's kicking my butt. We will make this short and sweet. The first thing that we will start with is Templar's Prophecy. Templar Prophecy. The Templar Prophecy. I have seen this so many different ways. We're just gonna start calling it Prophecy. And then we can fight over how to spell it because it's got two spellings. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Anyway, I made a little progress. I did a little more. And a little more is better than nothing at all. Because every time I do a little more, it adds up. I think I have gotten to the first spot where I want to add a little red highlight. I actually did go through the trouble, not the trouble, but you're probably seeing over here, I've started to pick out the places that I want to add some red. And I'm actually finding the places I want to use it, it's not necessarily doing the motif in red. It's that the motif is negative space, so it would be just the background fabric, and I'm filling that in. So this could be cool. I've decided that I am going to use the DMC variegated, I think it's 115. Again, I'll be correcting myself over there if that's not correct. Short of ordering a ton of different reds and picking through them and deciding if I want to use them, I don't have a way of auditioning them. I don't have an LNS. I don't have a way of really seeing them. So I figured I should just go with a known quantity. I can get it at Joann's. I can get it at Michael's. I don't have to panic. It's not the kind of thing that I necessarily need to worry about them not making anymore or dye lots changing. And I'm not going to use that much of it. This is not as big a piece as Death by Cross Stitch. And I'm not using as much of the secondary color as I am using in Death by Cross Stitch. Of course, that said, halfway through like page 3 of Death by Cross Stitch, I decided I wanted to use more of the variegated colors. So who knows how this could go. Sticking with the Long Dog samplers, the second thing that I worked on is Death by Cross Stitch. And I got another whole line of letters done. And yes, every time I look at the H, it looks like an M. I don't like it, but I'm leaving it because I don't have the emotional energy to argue with the alphabets in this thing anymore. The alphabets are going in the way they're charted, and I'm not arguing. I give up. You win. Luckily, the next thing I get to work on here is the line again, and that's the variegated purple, and you know that's the only reason I get up in the morning is for that variegated purple. Oh my god, this is my favorite piece. This is my favorite piece. I did more on Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. Make sure you can see, I think. If not, I'll put up a still image. But I got his stick done. Go ahead, giggle. That's fine. That's fine. I did too. I got his stick done. And I finished up the details on the jeans. And I finished up the red and white check shirt, which I am just love the red and white check shirt. So I could see myself finishing this block. If the only thing I stitch on this week is this, I will finish this block this week. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to say 2 weeks. This block should be done. Should be done. Should. I also started Moon Hare this week. And I don't have it over here because it's way over there hanging on the back of the door. and it doesn't look like anything. So my Instagram picture that I put up is what you'll be looking at. It's a good start. I mean, any start is a good start, but I'm not having any trouble with the pattern, and I'm not having any trouble with the stitching. It's those 36-inch scroll rods that are killing me. They're too big to hold, and when I put them on my floor stand, you know, I'm trapped in my little corner over here, and I don't like it, and I get all, you know, annoyed and freaked out. Every time I want to move, I have to pick up and like shift a ton of things. It's no good. It's no bueno, but I'm making do. I have to get either another set of shorter scroll rods or maybe another 11x17 Q-snap and just go that way. I didn't do any more stitching on Haunted Mansion, but I did manage last night to get to Michael's and Joanne's to get the floss that I was missing so I can start doing the bookshelf. I'm hoping to do a shelf of books each time I sit down with it, so hopefully that should be done in the next couple of weeks and I can move on to the next room. The other plan is to kind of do it the way it was released and do all the room dividers and things like that and then go back in and do... That's a lot of moving of the Q-snap. I don't know how I feel about that. So we'll see what happens next week. I don't really have anything this week in haul. Like I said, I went and got DMC, which is not worth showing you because it's DMC. I did buy a new webcam. I'm not recording on it. I don't really plan to do it for these kind of videos, but I thought it might be nice to have a good one for a stitch with me, or also to try some video chatting. I have Skype, but I've never used it, and I have Google Hangouts, which has a video chat thing, so I thought that might be fun to try. I don't know. It was cheap, and it was better than the one I had, so I went with it. I do like the quality of the video, though, and so if you're interested in one, I will link it below. It will be an Amazon link. It will be an affiliate link. You have been warned. I woke up this morning, which is an interesting way to say I woke up this afternoon, and when I came downstairs, Mark had brought all the Halloween stuff upstairs from the basement, which was awesome because I hate that part. I don't usually do it, but I don't even like watching it. And he had managed to put some stuff up on the shelves and done a little bit of the decorating. So really, I just need to kind of fill in some things and some cloth and see what else see what damage I can do. But the inside of the house is pretty much done. So that just leaves the outside, which I definitely want to decorate earlier this year. See, usually the vast majority of what we do is lighting. And I don't like to leave that out in the rain, even though they're rated for outside, and we don't seem to have a problem leaving the Christmas lights out there in a blizzard. So I don't know what my hang-up is, but I should probably get over it and just decorate my house. Tomorrow my plan is to hit the dollar store. I need some more ravens because everybody needs more ravens. And I wanted to find... What else did I want to find there? I forget now. I should have made a list. Either way, I also need to go to Home Depot and get some, or Lowe's, and get some of those like L brackets that you hang like a plant on. I believe they're called plant hangers or something. Either way, I need to hang things up in the house that aren't like directly on a wall, like things like lanterns and three-dimensional things. So I need as many of those as I can shove into the house to accommodate my stuff. Did anyone watch the 4-hour Live from Salem Travel Channel special last night? Right. Honestly, guys, just give Michelle Belanger her own show and be done with it. She's the only compelling person left. I need a break. Alright guys, for all my promises in the week past of quick videos, this is the end of this one because I'm just going to start sneezing again soon and nobody wants any part of that. So as always guys, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and your dislikes and your comments. Thank you for keeping an eye on me, and thank you for being my community. I need you all. Bye, guys.